It's a tough time for men in 2021. The emotional burdens, the financial burdens, the physical burdens. It's easy to get distracted by the video games and the porn and the online streaming, the sports and the games and the alcohol and the cigarettes and the weed and all this other bullshit that's pulling you off from your goal, pulling you from being great, from being a great man, from being a great person in 2021. So in today's video, we're going to talk about it. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trap here. Got all the sheep are all sleeping in the pasture out here. In today's video, again, I'm not here to shame you. It's another one. I'm here to help you. Sheep, sheep, sheep. If anything that you hear resonates with you particularly deeply, then good, it means you're in the right place. Look at this little baby sheep right here. You see it? Had 4 lambs born recently. Out in the pasture. Beautiful day, beautiful. You know, life's going well for me, and I want it to go well for you too. I'm going to share some things that have mattered and have worked for me. But just realize life's a game of chess. It's possible to lose. It's possible to lose early. It's possible to get checkmated. Shout out to the wind. I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to succeed and to be successful and to live a good life. So first, let's talk about the distraction, because I've coached a lot of men in the last year during the virus. I've listened to a lot of comments. I've seen common things. The anxiety and the sort of lockdown and being pushed and the closures and not being able to go to the same routines has left a lot of men with few options, causing a lot of loneliness. Especially if you're single, it's hard to date. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. And a lot of men have turned towards just quick dopamine, all kinds, stacking all the dopamine. And it's a problem because you just get trapped and you do nothing. How do you get out of that? Well, it helps if you really improve your life. It helps if you have a real mission that matters. It helps if that you have essential work. It helps if you're clear to your mission. Easy for me to say because I'm out here living on this farm. We're feeding needy people. We are building the land, working with nature. We're trying to scale and expand and help more people. Easy for me to say. That said, I seen this coming in advance, and it's one of the reasons I'm out on the farm. I was in the city 5 years ago, living the same life as everybody else, or something close to it. But, so you can make moves, you can look ahead, make some chess moves, and say, where do I really want to be? Okay, so, obviously, like, getting sober is huge. And sober, we talk about porn, we talk about mobile games and stuff like that. But when we talk sobriety, we also talk, the key is just improve your life, right? It's hard when there's nothing going on. So chicken and egg situation. Do I need to get sober to improve my life? Do I need to improve my life to get sober? I would say improve your life to get sober is actually a huge thing. It becomes easy. So how do you improve your life? Go to things. How do you go to things when everything's canceled? Here's the problem, right? So you need to just latch on to some mission that's so important, that's an obligation, that matters, that's something greater. And you got to work out. You got to be on top of your body and physical. You got to be out running, doing heavy weights, swimming in the streams and the rivers and the oceans or the pool or whatever you can do. You need to have goals for the future for the next 5 to 10 years. What am I going to do? Am I going to bring life into this world? Am I going to write a book? Am I going to move? What am I going to do? It matters, but do something. Got to have a plan to do something. It matters. What else can you do? Have a good social life. Well, how do I have a good social life when everything's blocked off? You got to work for it a little bit more now, maybe. You got to go to meetups. You got to go to Facebook. You got to go to YouTube and search your area. You got Facebook events. You got to Google volunteer opportunities. You got to start things. You got to invite people to things. Another thing, you got to use online to attract people into your life. I'm not just talking about dating apps, but your whole, social media, right? It's not just about, it's about attracting friends into your life. It's about reuniting old people into your life. It's also about dating too and attracting new people into your life. How do you do that? Well, any social media is a dating app if you're attractive enough, right? If you're good looking enough on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, people discover you. And if you have a lifestyle that's available to offer, people are going to reach out to you and want to come. They're going to want to check it out. They're going to want to volunteer. They're going to want to visit. They're going to want to see what you're up to. So it comes to making yourself more attractive. And as a man, it means working hard on yourself and on some sort of mission that matters. And, finances are a thing too. Well, what do I do about money now? There's all this distraction. Save your money. Invest it. Build wealth. Whether that's depending on your prediction of the future, if that's real estate, if that's Bitcoin or some kind of cryptocurrency, if that's stocks, if that's building business, whatever it is. Be a man of means so you have more to share, so you're generous, and try to get to that second stage of wealth where it frees up your time a little bit. The first stage of wealth, a lot of money takes up a lot of time. The second stage of wealth, money works for you and is making money. And you have time to do what you want to do. Philanthropy, volunteer, build events, bring people together. So these things all matter. It's a little all over the place, but there's so much that you can do, and there's so much that you need to do, and there's so much that you should do. But here's a template of an ending point that you can have is you have a job that's very important to you, it matters. You're saving and investing and building wealth. You're attracting people into your life. You're sharing your impact and helping people. Sharing your mission and attracting people into your life through social media. Some amount of your work is for charity. It could be volunteer. Some amount of your time is for nonprofit. Some amount of your existence is co-creation with nature, whether that's gardening or volunteering or you're planting trees because that matters, or whatever, swim in the ocean, whatever it is, just some small part of it. And you're a host of things. You're a host of volunteer days. You're a host to, I'm not saying even attending, you're a host to things. You're centered in the space of bringing people together to share food, or to share a story, or to build something, or to co-create something. But you have to have the gravity of having a mission when so many people are lost to say, I'm not lost, here's a way you can follow. Okay? So I hope that helps you. If you can relate to that, comment down below. If you really relate to it a lot, I'm not really looking for new clients, but I may accept, it costs money. There's a link down below. One-on-one coaching. I have a couple clients. I had at times 12 in a month. Last year I decided I didn't want that much because I'm in that second stage of wealth where I don't need extra work. But man, it's awesome working with somebody who's really changing and is making the changes and getting better. So if you relate to this and you want it to be you, there's a link down below that says life coaching for young men. Life coaching or something like that. You can fill out a form, share about yourself, and we can talk, okay? Hope you find that helpful. Again, if this sort of content, if you find this content transcends above the random garbage that's mostly out there, make sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And go somewhere and share it, or share it with your friend who needs to hear it too, that you want to work together on this. Share it with on social media. Yeah, do me the favor. I did you the favor with this video. It's not for money, it's for impact. Part of my mission. So appreciate you. Much love. Talk to you soon. And I look forward to hearing from you. Peace out, fam. Much love. We out.